Hello, welcome back. GovDoc Breakdown, no opinions, just facts and summaries of government documents like the one we got for you today. June 4th, a Supreme Court order in the case of Ikome Peter v. BONDI Attorney General. Pam Bondi, the Attorney General. All right, this one was a little hard. There wasn't a lot of information, so just bear with me. Here we have a denial in a request for stay from Justice Alito. The case has to do with a man, Peter Masoko Ikome, who entered the U.S. in 1989 as a visitor and later married a U.S. citizen in 1992. Ikome had his new spouse file an I-130 petition, basically the first step in getting a green card. So there's the I-130 application, which basically establishes that you have a relationship with somebody in the U.S., and then from there you have to file a petition for an adjustment of status to actually get your green card. But they divorced in 1998 before the petition was adjudicated or decided on. Then in 1993, Ikome pled guilty to attempted rape or sexual assault, but those convictions were overturned in 2002, and his deportation proceedings were terminated in 2006. Then in 2009, Ikome was deemed removable again, followed by another marriage and another I-130 application, which was actually approved in 2014. So second wife, another I-130 application that is approved. The relationship is established, but still has to apply for the petition to adjustment of status. So at this point, Ikome begins applying for multiple continuances for that hearing on adjustment of status and was granted multiple through the year 2019. So 2014, it's approved. 2019, the court issues a bunch of continuances, basically saying, I need to get this case documents in order and all that type of stuff. Then in 2019, he applied again for another continuance, but the immigration judge on the case denied it for lack of good cause. Basically, the judge said, hey, we've been doing this for years. No more continuances. Let's get this done. We're setting a date. Most likely, at this point, Ikome did not think the path forward to a green card was still viable, so he withdrew his spousal-based application and applied for a straightforward cancellation of removal. The immigration judge found he failed to show, quote, exceptional and extremely unusual hardship to him or his children and ordered his removal. Ikome appealed this decision to the Board of Immigration, who upheld the removal, citing insufficient due diligence on Ikome's part. Basically saying that, Ikome, you had years to get this going, you didn't, continuance after continuance, so no more games, we're done. Now we get to the Supreme Court's part in this. A petition for a stay was presented to Justice Alito and then referred to the whole court for judgment. The Supreme Court denied the stay on the grounds that the issue had become moot or unnecessary, something that we've not yet seen here. And this is not spelled out clearly, but through my research, my deductive skills, likely Ikome was either already deported, the underlying petition was resolved or withdrawn, or relief was granted elsewhere, making the application for a stay moot or unnecessary and not something that the Supreme Court case can rule on. All right, Kaimo, keep your mind open, do your own research, form your own opinion. We'll be back in a later date.